check it out, give me my spec, check it out, give me my spec, check it.
So the Mazda MX-5, one of the most popular sports cars out there. In terms of worldwide popularity, this has got to be right up there. So what's different about the latest model? Well, it's like the engineers and designers at Mazda had one aim. Can we make a small roadster even smaller? And they pulled it off. It's 55mm shorter, would you believe? And some aluminium components have made it even lighter, and it's the lightest MX-5 yet. On the whole, I think it looks really, really nice. It's always aesthetically pleasing, the MX-5, very pleasing on the eye, but let's see how it drives. So what's it like to drive? Well, this is, for starters, this is a 1.5 litre four-cylinder engine that powers this thing, and like past MX-5s, it's still a high-revving, nippy little roadster that is a lot of fun. It will spin up in first and second when you put your foot down, but the good thing is there's very little turbo lag. So when you put your foot down, you'll get power instantly down to the road, which makes it that little bit more fun when you're throwing it around the lanes, as we have done today. Typical of a car this size and typical of MX-5s, they're going to feel a little bit quicker than it actually is. 8.3 seconds or 8.2 seconds to 60. It's fairly modest, and a top speed of 127 miles per hour. But in terms of fun factor, I don't think you find too much on the road nowadays. There's better value for money in terms of sports car and little mini super minis. I mean, there's the Caterham, there's also the Lotus, but I think the MX-5 gives best value for money. The exhaust note has grown on me as well. Once it's warmed up, it's actually quite a nice note that comes out the back. But mainly, what I was really, really impressed with is that being a rear-wheel drive car, you always think when you put your foot down, you're going through the lanes, you need to be a little bit cautious because you're going to lose control. This, because of the weight distribution, is 50-50 from front to rear, means that you've just got such a controlled drive, and that makes it all the more fun for me, because when I'm throwing it around the lanes, I'm not feeling like I'm going to lose control at any moment. Other than it being fairly snug on the inside and not ideal for long distance journeys, it really is the perfect sort of short journey at a weekend, going for a quick drive on a day like today. It's absolutely perfect. Your long journeys, I'm going to struggle with the room that you've got in here, but as I speak about the interior, you'll find out it's actually pretty nice actually, and it's not too bad place to be at all. But what I'd say is that in terms of value that this little sports car has, and even though they've made it even smaller, they've really not sacrificed on how much fun the Mazda MX-5 is, and will always be, it seems.
To people who know the MX-5, this will still be the best cabin yet, that you will of course be used to how small it is in here. However, there are some cool features, like the screen with the sat-nav, and the dash, gear stick, handbrake, etc. They're all substantial, nothing too fragile or flimsy. For those broader drivers though, you will rub against the door from time to time, and there is little you can do to adjust the ride height or steering wheel. Therefore, we have an issue of comfort for those people. I'm getting to the stage of my life where I struggle to get up when I'm sat down for a long time, so a long journey in the MX-5 seems daunting while sitting here right now. However, on the whole, it's a nice place to be because they've improved the outgoing model and the seats are nice and comfortable, which is the main thing when you're having a blast around the lanes.